Hi, Internet. This is Scooby.
I hear you. What is wanted?
Just going for a walk, and I've been thinking a lot.
Oh, crisis of faith? It happens to the best of us, Scoob. Wait, I might be putting the cart before the horse here. This guy looks like a Kool-Aid drinker. Pro tip, always make sure it's not poisoned before you knock back a cold one.
I've been nervous to make this kind of a video because I have no idea how the Internet's going to react to it.
Usually with knives out.
I had a message for anyone who has left the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
I'm all ears, my friend. Let me guess. It's gonna sound like a soft focus PR campaign wrapped in faux vulnerability. Will we hear some shallow platitudes or honest accountability? I can't wait to find out.
I just wanted to say thank you for all of the service that you gave while you were here.
Thanks for the free labor to the giant Mormon empire. Am I supposed to say you're welcome? Like you're thanking me for building the church's corporate empire, including building luxury malls and millions or hundreds of millions of acres of ranch land? Cool, 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 bro. How generous of you.
Thank you for the days and weeks that you were gone at girls' camp and scout camp.
Alrighty, I'm a former LDS Cub Scout, Boy Scout, two-time LDS Scout leader here with 3 Eagle Scout sons. So you're thanking me for the free babysitting? Glad to know that my decades of volunteer hours were just glorified unpaid childcare for your tithing families. Oh, and just so we're clear, because the Mormon Church refused to do background checks for its scout leaders, tens or even hundreds of thousands of Boy Scouts like me and my sons were abused in its troops. Thanks, but no thanks.
For the hours that you dedicated towards writing talks and teaching lessons.
Thanks for brainwashing all of our kids for free. You're thanking me for making disgusting excuses as a Sunday school teacher when I was trying to vainly justify divine homophobia, racism, sexism, and disgusting patriarchal polygamy? I was an unpaid propaganda machine for the Mormon Jesus, and now you're offering me a quick thanks? Hard pass.
To the decades of service that you spent here. In case no one's ever told you thank you for everything you gave.
I think I'm understanding what this guy is trying to do, so let me give it a try. Thanks for all of the donations that were funneled into an illegal clandestine hedge fund. Thanks for the hundreds of billions of dollars ripped out of your pockets under false pretenses. Thanks for making our church a $400 billion juggernaut while we barely lift a finger for the poor. Thanks for sacrificing your family's basic needs and your retirements to serve my quasi-Masonic religion. You know, Scooby, if you really appreciated what we gave, you'd call out the deceptions that extracted it.
I wanted you to hear that. I hope that you're doing well.
Gee, thanks, bro. Are you going to take any accountability here for the generations of lies about Mormon church history or doctrine? Empathy is more than thanking people. It's called trying to make things right. Mormon church leaders won't apologize for mistakes. Will you? Spoiler alert, no, he's not going to do that. Folks, you can't offer genuine well wishes while ignoring systematic abuse and the betrayal that drove so many people out of the church. Actions speak a lot louder than words here.
I hope that you're finding peace and happiness throughout your life.
I'm confused once again. Mormon doctrine says that there's no peace, no happiness outside of the LDS Church. Are you rejecting that, Scooby? Now, that would be groundbreaking. That'd be a great place to start. You want to build a bridge or just act sanctimonious? You don't get to wish for peace while your theology still condemns ex-Mormons as miserable apostates bound for the lowest depths of hell. You want to take a step towards those who have left the church? Start by rebuking hateful, bankrupt doctrines. I'm waiting.
You're going through your trials with strength and finding peace and growing and continuing to striving to look for truth.
Wait a minute. Brigham Young said that all truth is found in Mormonism. Are you rejecting the prophet? You keep saying things that directly contradict church teachings and leaders while somehow still trying to defend the institution. How's that cognitive dissonance treating you? You can't pretend you support the search for truth if your faith punishes those who actually find it by excommunicating them.
I hope that you know that you always have a home here.
I just knew that Scooby couldn't resist. Here we have a couple of meaningless thank yous, and now here comes the invitation back. Gee whiz, buddy. I can't wait to return and do Masonic hand signs in secret, esoteric, multi-million-dollar castles for Holocaust victims. Oh, and let's not forget Adolf Hitler, Vlad the Impaler, and a bunch of other psychopathic monsters.
And I can't obviously make a a big message to everyone and address every possible experience and thing on people's way out.
Listen to me. What you could do is actually address the elephants in the room. The fraudulent Book of Abraham translation, generations of financial deceptions, Joseph Smith and other early prophets' underage marriages, the church's constant CSA cover-ups, and the total lack of priesthood power, the continuing war on gay Latter-day Saints, etc., etc. Listen to me. Blanket gratitude isn't enough. Start naming the harm. Thanks are cheap. Accountability, now that's rare.
I hope that you know that I don't hate you because you've left, and I know you don't hate me just because I'm here, just because I've stayed.
Why don't you tell that to Brad Wilcox and the rest of the LDS Church leadership? They're the ones who need to hear it, not me. If the institution still shames and blames ex-Mormons, your personal warm fuzzies aren't helping. Listen to me, I hate bad ideas. I hate harmful institutions, and I hate high-demand religions that hijack people's time, talents, and possessions for meaningless Masonic rituals and cosmically insignificant sacraments. I don't hate you, Scooby. I hate the gaslighting dogma that you're implicitly and vainly trying to defend.
I hope that you know that you're always welcome on my live if you ever have questions or just want a friend to talk to.
Folks, I know what you're saying out there. You're thinking I'm being a little hard on Scooby, but I want to be clear here. What he just said is an objective lie. As you can see from the screenshots here, I tried to reach out to our thankful champion, but guess what? Scooby, he shut me down instantly. This TikTok of his is a performance openness. It's fake inclusivity for opinions he actually doesn't want to hear, for people he actually doesn't even want to engage with. It's all for the likes and the followers. There's nothing genuine going on here.
If you ever come to my live and I found out that you are an ex-Mo, I'm going to thank you for everything that you've ever done.
No, he absolutely did not. That's just another lie. When I interacted with him, Scooby, he dismissed me out of hand. Listen to me, you can't wrap yourself in the virtue of gratitude while privately silencing the people that you claim to appreciate.
I genuinely hope that you're doing well and that you're always welcome.
Well, I think to be more precise, I'm welcome until I ask you any hard questions or just push back a little bit. Then I'm blocked. Then I'm silenced. Then you try to dismiss me. That's not welcoming. It's a bait and switch. Listen to me. Daphne called. She wants her empty performative concern back. And Velma says that your empathy goggles are fogged up from too much institutional gaslighting.
I don't know. I've been thinking about this for a long, long time to make a video like this.
Gee whiz, folks. It takes a lot of bravery to thank ex-Mormons for the hundreds of billions of dollars that they gave to the Mormon Empire. Not. Scooby thought about this for a long time and still couldn't say, I'm sorry for anything, or name a single thing that the church has failed at. That says absolutely everything.
Whatever that's worth to the internet, I guess.
Honestly, I did think about his reel for quite a long time. I messaged Brother Scooby. He immediately shut the conversation down and told me he wasn't interested in a dialogue. His reel is nothing but a performance art. I'm sure his bishop just loves it. Folks, this is a believer trying to look good to fellow church members and a few ex-Mormons who are still trauma bonded to the idea of external approval. Like somehow thanking ex-Mormons for building the LDS Empire is supposed to be some kind of a big gesture? Scooby, are you listening? This is what I wish that I could have heard from you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the generations of Mormon lies. I'm sorry for the financial deceptions that impacted so many desperate families. I'm sorry for the disgusting underage marriages and how the church still tries to rationalize them to this day. I'm sorry for the CSA cover-ups, the abuse, the silencing of the critics, the false doctrine later disavowed by PR stooges. I'm sorry for the mental anguish of part member families trying to reconcile everything together. I'm sorry that the missionaries don't give new converts the whole story. I'm sorry that magic treasure digging isn't real. I'm sorry that BYU religion courses are a total scam. And above all, I'm sorry for the spiritual abuse handed down over the pulpit every Sunday. I'm sorry Joseph Smith was a convicted con man. I'm sorry he wasn't faithful to his wife. And I'm sorry that your parents brainwashed you into it or that you had to be a part of it all. Now that's how you could have gotten things started. But we didn't hear a sorry, only because I can assume that he's not sorry. He's proud of all of it. He defends it. He cherishes it. He makes excuses for it. And it warms his heaving bosom. And instead of any real engagement, you just gave us a sanctimonious thank you card using some earnest tones with a big thumbs up for building your private club. You say thank you, but just like every Scooby-Doo mystery, it's clear that you're just part of the gang trying to help the old man in the mask get away with it all.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now.